Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a promising position. Barella. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Palmer plays it short, and it's Timber. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a
real chance! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Vinicius Jr.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Van Dijk.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And they can counter here. Ronaldo makes the interception, and it's played forward. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a very decent... Can he finish? He's got it all! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That has been slung wide. Konate. Rafinha. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Palmer. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chance here to counter. Reinders. That is ended up in no man's land.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham. Konate.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And here's Haaland. Reinders really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Mbappe. He's beat, shapes to shoot! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Reinders. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella. And it's Palmer. Palmer. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Barella.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Xhaka. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Reinders. Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. He can get that clear. Palmer. Barella. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Barella. It's a searching pass. Header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rafinha, that pass has been well intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is good alertness. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely shaped ball. Played out towards the right wing. Van Dijk tries to clear. And smartly reclaimed. This looks promising. The ball has bounced loose now. Vinicius Junior is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 14,
Valverde.
Reinders.
Very nicely done.
Number 19, Rafinha.
Good read, needed to
Number
be.
7, Bellingham. Coming on the
Searching
field.
passes played there.
Number 10, Cristiano
Oh, he's
Ronaldo.
bustling through here.
Number 18, Chouameni.
Oh, sweet feet.
Number 22, Gabriel
Dembele.
Martinelli. Number 17, Matthias Cunha.
Now it's
Substitution.
Matthias Cunha. And that's a good ball. And here comes the corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision.
Matthias Cunha! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Nicely aimed pass. Dembele going face to face with his great rival.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Just too much on that. Valverde. And it's Lukaku. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raya getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And time is up. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's on it, can he get away? And that has been clubbed away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Chouameni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter...
Haaland! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Barella. Threads one in. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Chouameni. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Vietnam have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Chouameni, and that's been intercepted. Chouameni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Haaland, and it's Timber. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Matheus Cunha. That's good running with the ball. It's a searching pass. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that was vital. Vinicius Junior.
Pretty robust defending.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Here's Matheus Cunha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Timber. Nice looking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And smartly reclaimed. Palmer. And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Looking for a runner. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? It's gone out for a throw-in.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be 1
Granit
minute
Xhaka.
added time.
And he's found a way past. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior received. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Chouameni. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior, he is onto this. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Van Dijk. And it's Xhaka. That's been slipped through. Mbappe picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. It is a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Madrid have their second corner now. Palmer with the short one. Cleared without hesitation. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland. That is good strength. Matheus Cunha, and it's Xhaka. Rafinha purring through the gears. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Timber. Thuram.
That was lovely, that.
Thuram takes a look up. Now it's Barella. And he's quick to get it clear again. Madrid have it back and can go again.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number
Now it's
17,
Lukaku. Pass somewhat off target.
Number
Well, the idea was a good one. The
Chouameni.
execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he
Going
knows
on
it.
the field, number 9.
He's having a shot! They've scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game. Look at shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big! Oh, it's come loose. And he's well positioned here. Now there's a fine ball.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rodrigo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, right place, right time. And the counter is on. Yildiz charging forward, the ball at his feet. Referee has just said play on. No way through. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Drilled in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias. De Jong. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? Yildiz. It's a promising position. And he's straight offside. And they're quick to get it back. Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's burst through. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And now I'd just like to read
Your
out
reflections
our
then, Jim.
Well, there's no shortage of effort.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! Goal! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a good position. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van Dijk. And Rafinha. Well, there's the clearance. It's a throw-in.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Palmer. Madrid are looking to break at pace. No, he's not getting past him there.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lukaku. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vinicius Junior. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mignon is there to clear. Now it's Lukaku. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Granit Xhaka. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. He is through here. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, some tackle that. And here's Rafinha. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Now it's Lukaku. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Palmer with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's managed to get free. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has
Please
to
turn your
resist
attention
change
to the
at this
screen for
stage.
information provided by the local police.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. And he welcomes it in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely worked. And they've got rid. And he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moved on forwards. Great pressure, plenty of it. And it's Timber. Timber. He's in a great position here. Van Dijk can get it clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Granit Xhaka. Rafinha. Oh, good take in a good area. Drilled in low. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham driving forwards. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Barella. He's got away. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafinha. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Lukaku might just make this. Rafinha. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. And Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival, Palmer. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Barella. Driving forward. Rafinha. And it's Reinders. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He rises! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Mbappe chasing after it. Now it's Reinders. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafinha. Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vinicius Junior. Barella.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Timber. Koundé. Now he's off and running.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Reinders. Gravenberg makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Granit Xhaka, and it's Bellingham. Vietnam finding their pass. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. Reinders at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Palmer knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut it. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. They've played it short. Palmer puts a cross in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And he's on a charge.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Thuram.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Rafinha. Looking for the run. Hakimi picks it up out wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Could move up a gear here. Yildiz. And here's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Danger averted for now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. Wriggles his way through. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Vietnam choosing to make the first change.
Number 3, Hakimi.
Important interception.
Bellingham.
Well, there's the clearance.
6, Mbappe. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19,
Xhaka kept his eye on it,
Rafinha.
and he's there.
Coming on the field.
Raya
Number
gets it away.
18, Chouameni.
75 minutes played.
Tangwell. Number 17.
And here's Thuram. Matheus Cunha.
Number 11. Erling Haaland. Number 20. Vinicius Junior. Number 5.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Rodrigo. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Granit Xhaka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Throw in. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Xhaka. Shot could be on.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now who's going to be first to this? Haaland receives it in a good position here. And now they can clear their lines. And that will be it. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Vietnam clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.